Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another night of My Life Has Destiny podcast. We was up here yesterday and we had a marvelous time. And now we are up here tonight. But tonight is going to be a check-in. Okay, we're gonna check in just to see how everybody is doing. I don't know if we have some testimonies. We may be able to read some testimonies, but we will not be up here for too long. But I want to say this to you all. Um, if you have family, friends, make sure you tell them you love them. Life is short. Love on them today because tomorrow is not promised. So if your children are around you, give them a hug. If friends around you, give them a hug. Husband, spouse, whoever, give them a hug and just tell them you love them just because. So with that being said, I'm going to turn this over to my sister. I don't have a lot on tonight. But I'm going to turn this over to my sister and let her have some words and maybe read a couple of testimonies. I pray everybody is doing well and had a productive day on today. Coco.
Hey, everybody. So, yeah, I agree. Y'all already know how I feel about this particular subject. So, um, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Do not wait until it's too late to try to fix things with a person. Um, it does not mean that the relationship is reconcilable, but fix it, right? At the end of the day, again, life is short. We lose minutes, not hours, minutes, seconds even. I mean, the minutes and seconds is counting. That's what counts. You can wait. Somebody, some of us, the Lord has dropped people in our spirits and we have not moved. We haven't picked up the phone. We haven't moved to find out if they're okay. We haven't went by the house. Whatever your reason for not doing what he said when he dropped them in your spirit, that's on you. But when you go and actually finally decide to do it and you find out the person is no longer here, don't have a whole lot to say. You know, um, shoulda, coulda, wouldas is not something that I really like because to me, when you tell me that you could have, it just tells me that you didn't. You chose not to, whatever the reason was. I tell y'all at the end of every show to live every day on purpose and make it count for a reason. So you could choose to listen or not listen. It's on you. We cannot tell you how to live your life. We can't tell you to go about how to go about your day. All of that is your choice at the end of the day. But I hope that you're making the right impact doing whatever you do. Like I tell y'all, you got a birth date, you got an expiration date. It's what you do in the middle that counts. So only you know what you're doing and what you're not doing. Right. So um, I've just really come to the notion that I refuse to um, continue to feel like I gotta keep repeating because when you feel like you have to repeat things, that means folks heard it, didn't want to hear it, really don't care for what you have to say, and you're choosing to do you in the meantime, whatever that may mean. But with all of that being said, I hope you're planting the right seeds because trust me, no matter what you're doing and how you're doing it, you will reap what you sow. and it doesn't take long to reap what you have sown anymore these days. So just be careful what you do. Be careful with your actions, and be careful. Definitely be careful on what you say, because you can't take what you say back. So that's my take on that. Um, you know, I've been back in consecration mode again. Why he took me here again, I don't know. But whatever um I'm consecrating for, just wait to see the end result. This time I really don't think it was for me. So, you know, I have had a barely there appetite, which is probably why my sugar is stupid right about now. That's probably why my sugar is giving me a hard time. Um, and I've just been in study mode, reading a lot. So, I haven't really done a lot outside of that. So, my conversations have been short, because if it's not about you need prayer, not about church, not something that's dire or detrimental to your life, that's really detrimental, and not you calling me to talk about your boo that happened not to text you today, kind of situation, then my conversations have been short. So, yeah.
It's funny because I had a banana, a yogurt, and a sweet tea today all day. And I'm like, why? I haven't even eaten dinner yet.
I
So
ate,
it's funny that
I
you
ate
said that.
what your brother-in-law made for me last night. Um, I did. I will say I just ate a little something right before we got up here. And then, as you can see, I was scarfing down something sweet about 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I
So,
was eating some chips and I'm about to have some cereal for dinner. And that's going to be my
um,
life.
y'all, I don't know why we on this serial kick again, but yeah. Um,
I don't know.
but yeah, that's where
I'm
I am.
in prayer mode, really.
Yeah.
Um, been in prayer mode all day, really. Feel like it's a constant thing. I don't know
Well,
what else. And
the
then
Bible does tell us to pray without ceasing to.
he does. It does. And the fact that I've been getting these crazy phone calls, and I'm just like, it's praying time. It's definitely praying time. It's definitely time to build, if you have not already, to build your foundation, because it's just, we got to stop playing and get serious about our lives. It's time for us to really do a self evaluation and get things going. I know, y'all, I'm not my chippery self that I normally am, but I'm very exhausted on today. And I'm pretty sure the food got something to do with my fatigueness, as well as I've been out my house since 4:45 this morning. So, but if you have not made it right, get right. Just tell somebody you love them. Enjoy every moment with your loved one that you can, and just make memories. Like, enjoy your life. Don't put it at a standstill. You can't take care of everybody else and not take care of yourself. Do not.
Yeah, but you have to enjoy your life the right way.
Exactly.
Let's put it that way. The
Yes,
right way.
the right way. So, yeah, do that. So, Coco, is there any testimonies? Because that's all I got. And if there's no testimonies, then we're going to get up off here. Hey,
There
everybody
are,
that's watching.
but they're in a long list. I mean, it's a whole lot of questions before the testimony.
Okay, pick out like three testimonies.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go for two. I'll
Okay.
go for two because we have a list of 150 things that people sent in, and most of them are questions.
Okay.
So we have a lot to go through because we
Mhm.
never can get through more than 4 or 5 on Q&A night. So, but yeah,
And we got some guests coming, so we probably won't have a lot of Q&A, guys. I'm sorry. But I decided to just grace y'all with some treats.
let's see what we got. Okay, we have what's this? Desiree. Desiree says, "Thank you for creating a safe space. Thank you for everything you did when you guys helped out my sister. I don't know if you remember me or her, but my sister is the one that took her life and took the life of her husband when he found her. So I just wanted to tell you guys thank you for everything you did for her, and don't think that our family doesn't recognize it for one moment, everything that you did. So we are grateful to you, but we guess that God had other plans for her. We are sorry that it ended the way it did, but now because of that, we have started a foundation in her name,
Praise God.
um, to help other people like her. We have her daughter and her son, and we plan to raise them up in the way that we know that she wanted them to be. We have continued her business that she had, and we plan on continuing it until her daughter graduates from college so that her daughter can walk into the business that she started.
Praise God.
So thank you guys for all you did. We love you much, Desiree.
Wow. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that was a doozy, y'all. That
Yeah.
was yeah. That's
Well,
so
to
sad
God,
when we found out what happened. When we found out what happened to her, we were so sad that day. Um, I believe T was on the show with us that night.
he was.
Yeah. Um, yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot.
But I thank God that you all started a foundation and now you're advocating. I truly thank God that you have her children and you're building them up. You're supporting them. I truly thank God that you did not let her business go. So all things happen for a reason. I hate to say that, but her life is not in vain.
Yeah.
So you guys continue to advocate and reach the masses. And if ever you want to come up here and talk about it,
Yeah, that's
please
right.
let us know and we will definitely have you up here.
Excuse me, y'all. I know the last couple shows y'all have seen me on, and that's because I'm tired and halfway medicated at the same time, y'all. So, um, yeah, that was a night for us. Well, let's go on. We have, I'm probably gonna jack your name up, baby, but Trajane is what it looked like. Hopefully, I pronounced it right. Trajane says, I just want to say thank you. I haven't been watching you guys that long, but the night I came on your show, you guys were talking to a young lady, um, and the young lady was telling you that she had been on the streets for quite a while, but she had a yearn to go back home. She said you guys were able to talk to her and tell her to pick up the phone and call her parents. Her parents then in tow sent for her to come back home. I remember when she contacted you guys back to let you know that she had made it home and that things for her were different. She was like, it was like her parents welcomed her with open arms as if nothing ever happened. She said, I went back and I listened to what you guys said again that particular night. And she said, after you guys talked to her, you gave the story or the parable of the prodigal son in the Bible. She said, so it intrigued my interest and made me go pick it up and read it. She said, ever since that day, my life has changed for the better. She said,
Amen.
I too was in the street. I had been taken from my home by a guy who I thought loved me, but in tow, he put me to work, if you know what I mean. I had been on the street for about 6 years before I heard you guys' show. I am back at home now. My family also welcomed me back. My life has changed for the better, she said, because I gave my life back to God and I'm in church. She was like, so I appreciate just being able to listen. And I thank you guys for not being judgmental. And I thank you guys for always providing a safe space. She was like, hopefully, God will tell me what He wants me to do and I'll go out and do it. She said, because I'm forever grateful to Him, but I'm always grateful for you guys. Continue to allow God to use you in the ways that He does so far. And to don't be afraid to keep making impacts because people out here like me need guys like you. So,
Okay, this is supposed to be testimonies, and I'm not supposed to be crying up here.
you
So
asked for it.
let me get my life together.
You asked for it tonight.
Let me get
But,
my life together. Hold
but,
on a second.
but Trajane, we are very happy for you, Sweet Pea. We are so glad that you made it back home. We are glad that you are in church. So happy birthday to you. And yeah, if you ask him what he has for you to do, what he has needed you to do, he will direct you into that. But we can tell you that you have purpose and we are happy for you and bless your parents.
And let me just say, these are happy tears. I wasn't expecting all this tonight, but I thank God for your courage because it takes a lot for you to go back to a place that you have left. Now, a lot of people don't understand just because a word is spoken to someone does not mean it's not meant for others. So I thank God that you took that word and you applied it to your life and you knew that word was also for you. So keep hearing the voice of the Lord because a lot of people don't recognize his voice, but you did.
Yep.
And God turned your situation around. So he's going to use you for his glory. Remember, your life is a testimony. He turned your test into a testimony. He turned mess into a message. So keep pushing and keep believing. And he's going to show you your purpose. And you have the courage to walk in it. So continue to walk by faith and not by sight. And never condemn yourself. Never. It's your testimony. And it made you who you are today. So I thank you.
Yeah. I She started this tonight, you guys, because that's what she wanted. So that's why she over there boohooing, and I'm not finna join the wet bucket party. I'm not doing that. I am.
Oh God.
We about to get up off of here.
We are.
I'm not. Okay. So I'm not joining her with that one today. Um, but we hope you guys have enjoyed so far. We are overly excited, overjoyed about what God is doing, as you guys can see, and what He will continue to do. Uh, we do not just take this as we're just up here talking to you guys for nothing. This is ministry work for us, as you can see. So we allow God to be the guide. Um, and that's funny because, well, well, ain't no telling which one of us did it. Because, I mean, if we thought about the prodigal son that night, yeah, then that's what fit the bill. And yeah, if that was the night that she called back in to tell us how she was doing, we probably did bring it up. So we've had so many shows, you guys, that I don't remember half of some of what we talk about, especially when God take over.
Yes.
Yeah, I really don't remember after that. So, and you guys have to understand that with us doing almost, we've literally done, we're like 22 shows from having 400 shows, y'all. So it's a lot of shows in 3 years. And so trying to go back and remember all of that, not so much. And it's not because we don't choose to remember. That's a lot to try to go back and decipher through. So yeah, it's a lot. Okay. But we appreciate y'all when y'all sending the testimony, especially ones like that. And let
Yeah.
us know that, we were in the vein, we was on the right track, and we did what we were supposed to do at that time. And we thank you guys when y'all do take a word and you apply it to your life. And it makes your life turn around for the better. So we are happy for you guys. We want you guys to continue to keep going. And try Janae, um, if you get a chance to listen to this show, and I hope you do, um, I want you to get in touch with me so I can give you the young lady's info. She'd be glad to talk to you, trust me. And I'll reach out to her first before I give it to you. So, but I'm sure she'll tell me yes. So, all right. So, we love y'all. Um, that's all we got. Yep.
And if ever you want to come up here and give your testimony, you are also welcome. And I'm praying that some of y'all will come up and give your testimony because y'all do it behind the scenes, but I would love to see y'all beautiful faces. So we're going to say goodnight and we will talk to y'all again on next Sunday. And we will have a guest. Actually, two guests. I'm
Okay,
looking
she said
forward.
next Sunday. Like we don't have a Sunday that's coming
That's what I mean. Sunday coming.
up.
So I'm looking forward, guys. I'm so looking forward to the guests that are coming, and y'all gonna be in for a treat. Okay? So y'all have a blessed night and
Y'all remember, we love y'all to life. We love y'all to live. Live every day on purpose.
walk in your destiny. Good night.